It's a short 30-minute ride from the dock to the freezer for thousands of pounds of Oregon pink shrimp at Bornstein Seafood Plant in Astoria.
Fresh shrimp is being loaded into one end and it's being blast frozen at minus 140 degrees. And so the idea is to freeze it as fast as possible and as thoroughly as possible.
Andrew Bornstein says pink shrimp, also called bay shrimp or cocktail shrimp, has a season that begins each April and runs through October. It is Oregon's second most valuable seafood behind Dungeness crab.
We have more boats fishing it this year than last year. We have more nations and different customers coming on board that have said this is a really great product. We'd like to see more of it. This is a bright spot in the seafood industry.
Last year, more than 50 million pounds of shrimp were landed at Oregon docks. It's a seafood worth more than $30 million to coastal communities.
We're something to be proud of. When people care about what they put in themselves and what they eat and they consume, they generally want local, wild, sustainable, good for the planet, good for their body, and we have that story to tell.
Pink shrimp are high protein, low cal, and just the sort of product Pete and Jake Edison like to sell through their business called Edison Bros Fish Company. The team sells fresh shrimp and many other seafood products at farmers markets across the metro area.
It's 100% protein. It's good for you. This particular shrimp is one of the sweetest, most flavorful shrimp you're going to find.
The father-son team also joined Astoria fisherman Steve Fick to teach folks new ways to prepare shrimp. Today, the three show off low-cal recipes that start with a favorite, shrimp cocktail, but with a sugar-free spin. Fick makes his own sauce with low-sugar ketchup and horseradish.
How did you like this?
This water.
Excellent. Okay.
Really good. Cocktail sauce is great.
The key to that ketchup, though, is sugar reduction in it. When I started looking for healthier choices, and I thought, oh, geez, this isn't going to taste any good. I really like it. I prefer it now over regular ketchup.
Recipe number 2 is a shrimp-based ceviche with avocado, red onion, chopped cilantro, and jalapeno pepper.
Ceviche is raw fish or shrimp that typically lime juice is added to, and over some time the lime juice will actually cook the flesh and with the acid. And it's an absolutely great dish. And
we hope that they think it's a great dish.
Yeah, well.
Don't put We're going to go ahead and put some shrimp in on top here.
Pete uses cooked shrimp to cut down the prep time. He adds the juice from 2 limes and serves ceviche in small bowls with low-cal crackers.
I read labels all the time, and I try to keep my carbs down, my sugar down. And I don't live without any of them, but if you make a conscious effort to minimize it, you're going to be better off for it.
The low-cal concept wraps up with recipe number 3.
You get a couple pieces of bread, that's 200 calories. So, okay, here's we're going to shave some calories off again. Wrap's pretty good versus bread sometimes, so we're going to make a shrimp sandwich or a wrap, whatever you want to call it, with this lower calorie items.
Fresh fat-free items include chopped tomatoes and onions, shredded lettuce and cabbage, plus assorted low-cal cheeses. Pete heats a tablespoon of olive oil and then warms 4 cups of shrimp. And then Jake rolls up the wraps.
Interesting thing about the cabbage is it gives it a little more of a crunch than the lettuce, a little different texture to it.
The recipes are a hit with the crowd.
Delicious.
What's your favorite so far, Kay?
I like them all.
What do you like them all?
I like them all.
It's all good for you. All good stuff. Makes a good meal. It fills you up. You enjoy eating it, and you're not going to go away hungry.
Thank you very much.